Detectives interrogate criminals and felons on a daily basis, but what happens when detectives have to interrogate one of their own? Here is a case where detectives had to interrogate a dirty cop.
Well, this sucks for us just as much as it does for you. I mean, having to arrest a fellow officer, for something like this.
Well, I know you're asking me questions, but can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Okay, homicide, who is...
This is Mike Neely, a detective with the Manford OK Police Department. On November 10th, 2019, Mike flew from Oklahoma City to Pensacola, along with Police Chief Lucky Miller, to attend a police conference. Here, Detectives Martinez and Tatum can be seen interrogating a disoriented Neely, who is still in his hospital gown from last night.
All right, you can turn around and have a seat for me.
How you doing, Mike?
Hello.
I'm Investigator Martinez. I think you've already met Investigator Tatum. Here's my card, sir. All right, Mike, before we begin, I'm going to advise you of your rights, all right?
Yeah.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used as evidence against you in court. You have the right to have a lawyer present while being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer will be appointed for you without cost before questioning. If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering any questions at any time. This is just stating that I have read the statement of my rights shown above. I understand what my rights are. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure of any kind has been used against me. You understand that?
Yes.
I need you to sign that. You are the top line, sir.
Here.
Yes, sir. So tell me, Mike, you guys flew out of Tulsa?
Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City, okay. And to Pensacola?
Yep.
After initial formalities, Detective Martinez cuts to the chase and starts to interrogate Mike on the itinerary of Mike and Lucky's arrival to the city, so that he could establish a timeline of events.
Who checked in the hotel?
I'm sorry.
Who checked in?
Lucky and I.
Okay. Was the room under Lucky's name, or was it you?
I think it was Lucky's name.
Okay. All right. Did you guys go out or anywhere to eat? Or?
Yeah, we went to Crabs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any problems or anything going on at Crabs? Just normal dinner or what?
It's normal.
Any drinks there, or just dining with?
A couple beers. Yeah.
And I guess from where Crabs is to the hotel, just walked.
Yeah, it's not very far. Yeah, it's just right there.
Was it a early dinner, late dinner, or what?
It's pretty early. It was, I don't even think it was dark yet.
All right. And tell me what you guys did once you got back to the hotel.
That's about it. Just watched a football game.
Particular team, or just football in general?
That was a Dallas game starting. Dallas and somebody, I don't remember who.
All right. Do you remember hotel staff or hotel employee coming up and telling you guys to keep it down?
I don't remember that.
So what is the last thing you remember as far as that evening until the football game?
Up until this point, Mike has no idea what exactly happened. He is also having trouble recalling events from last night, so he asks detectives an important question.
Well, I mean, I know you're asking me questions, but can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Okay, homicide. Who is?
Lucky's.
Lucky.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we're trying to figure out what happened to Lucky.
I guess I probably don't have anything else to say then. I've got nothing to say to you.
All right, sir.
Okay.
Did you advise him what he was charged with?
No, Michael, you've been charged with second-degree murder.
Okay. I had no idea what I was being charged with.
Yeah, you're being charged with second-degree murder, and you're fixing to be booked in the Escambia County Jail with no bond. And we've already notified your wife,
Okay.
Lucky's wife, and
Lucky's the victim.
Yes.
I'm assuming.
yes,
Okay.
and we've notified y'all's department
Okay.
and the task force head.
Okay.
You have any questions for us?
I mean, I've got 1,000 of them, but I mean, really doesn't make it.
Well, I mean, sure it does. I mean, if you want to talk, we'll sit here and listen to you talk. I mean, we'd love to know what the heck happened. But I mean, that's up to you. I mean, we'll answer your questions, in return. So
I would love to know what happened to,
Here, the detectives can be seen using peace technique, in which the investigators try to build rapport and allow a suspect to provide their account of events uninterrupted. The aim of this technique is to encourage a dialogue between the interviewer and interviewee, instead of merely getting a confession.
well, I mean, do you want to continue to talk to us? If you do, then I mean, we'll tell you what happened.
I mean, I would love, I would like to know what happened, because I'm telling you, I don't have any memory of any of this, and I'm shocked that Lucky's. I mean, it's shocking, tell you that. Maybe it could jog my memory. I have no idea. But I don't know.
Do you want to continue talking to us?
Yeah, I mean, I'll continue to talk. I'd like to know what happened. I mean, if you'll tell me what happened? That'd be great.
Okay. Well, we'll continue this interview with you. It's like I'm trying to get you to figure out what's the last thing you remember.
Mm-hmm.
And if the last thing you remember was watching football, do you remember drinking?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you drinking the vodka?
Yeah, I drank some vodka. Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to figure out if you stopped anywhere, because there was a bottle of vodka in the refrigerator. So,
Okay.
Like I said, we've all flown on airplanes, and we know you can't carry.
Yeah, that was before dinner. I think that was either before dinner or right after dinner. Lucky bought that vodka. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because I know being out there's that liquor store right, probably to the front and to the right of, the hotel.
Yep.
Here, Detective Martinez explains to Neely what the detectives know so far. By doing this, they try to jog up his memory and hope that he can recall what exactly happened that made him beat his friend to death with bare hands.
Well, the first call came a little bit after 6, I believe. One of the guys at the room next to you didn't say you guys were arguing, just being loud, just laughing, yelling, probably. Maintenance or security came up, knocked on your door. Lucky answered it. The guy said, "Can you guys keep it down? We got a noise complaint." He said, "Fine, we'll keep it down."
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the next noise complaint came out about 9 minutes till 10 in the evening. This one was from the other neighbor because the one beside you, the first complainant, they moved his room because you guys were continuing just to be loud. Nothing out of sorts, just being loud. This time he can't get anybody to come to the door. All he hears, he's knocking. He hears just grumbling, grunting. Uses his car to get in. Walks in, and you remember the room layout. There's 2 queen beds. Lucky is on the ground between the bed and the wall. You are sitting on his chest. His face is beaten, and he tells you, get off of him, get off of him. Pulls you off of him. You go on the bed, roll off the bed, fall on your face, and that's where the nose and the lip get busted. And Lucky's unresponsive.
Okay.
The statement that was given by the second noise complaint could hear a male saying, Mike, stop, and then it just went quiet.
Lucky, is that what you're telling me?
Yes, sir. He was found between his bed and the wall. And his face was, his right eye was pretty much swollen shut.
Does any of that jog your memory, Mike?
No, it doesn't.
Did you have any kind of animosity or anything like that towards Lucky?
Not at all. No.
Have you ever had a violent outburst or anything like that before when you were drinking?
No.
Anybody ever told you that you got violent when you drank?
No. Yeah, I can't believe it.
There's a lot of people, like I said, y'all's commander down in your unit said you guys were practically brothers.
Yes.
He was 1 and you were 2.
Huh.
At this point, things have started to become clearer. This was an alcohol-fueled brawl which led to Mike killing his practically brother and friend Lucky. The blood alcohol concentration, BAC, of Mike at the time of his arrest was 0.294, and that of Miller was 0.334. These values were 6 or 7 times higher than the normal.
You have any questions for us, Mike?
It's just unbelievable.
Did you make any phone calls? I mean,
I called my wife, earlier in the night. It's man, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Why do you say that?
I got no problem with Lucky. I can't believe what you're telling me has happened. I can't believe it. Wow.
Well, this sucks for us just as much as it does for you. I mean, having to arrest a fellow officer, for something like this.
Lucky is. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Huh. And from what? What's he from?
well, right now, like I said, we don't know until we have the autopsy.
Right. I I'm feeling my hands. My hands don't feel anything. What's he dead from? I don't understand.
I mean, it appears that he's been beat to death by all indicators that we have at this time, that we can physically see. It gives the appearance that he's beat to death. His head is very swollen, like we said. His right eye is completely shut, and as he laid there, as time was going on, as we were getting the search warrants and everything together that we needed to do, bruises were starting to show up even more. I mean, you can't think of anything that would have triggered you to jump on Lucky?
Nothing. I mean, it's nothing. It's unbelievable.
Something happened at some point in time that triggered a reaction from you, and that's what we're just trying to figure out ourselves. I mean, we find out that you guys are down here for a damn homicide and crime scene class.
Yeah.
Sent down here by your department. And then this mess happens this morning, or last night. It just throws all of us for a loop. It throws all your bosses and everything, your partners and everything else for a loop.
Yep. Got no problem, Lucky. It's just unbelievable. I don't know.
Lucky and Mike were in town for a police conference on crime scenes and, ironically, became involved in one themselves.
Now, I remember you said that he got the bottle of vodka. Were you guys both drinking vodka, or just?
Yeah, I drank vodka with him.
Because that way it'd be something the Emmy's office will need to know, especially when we do the toxicology.
I can't. It's unbelievable. I just cannot believe. I can't believe it.
And that's where we're at, because like I said, there's our department that's wanting to know what happened, and
right.
There's your department wanting to know what happened. And
I get you.
And at that time, like I said, we didn't know what your condition was, whether we were going to get answers or not, and like I said, there's more questions than answers. Especially since you guys had such a close relationship to begin with.
Yep.
And I think you had 2 phones. There was a Samsung in your backpack. There's one on the bed.
Yep, I had 2 phones. Yeah.
Does password protected? Do you have the password for those?
I'm not going to give you consent to search anything until I speak with a lawyer and all that stuff.
Well, that's why I'm not asking for consent. We're just doing the search warrant on it, but it makes it easier with the password.
Yeah, I won't give you that.
Mike does a sensible thing here and tells the detectives that he would prefer speaking to a lawyer before giving in his phone for investigation. For those who don't know, the Electronic Communications Privacy Act of 1986, ECPA, mandates that LEOs must obtain a court order, subpoena, or a warrant if they want to search a suspect's phone.
You got any questions for us, Mike, before we get you across the street?
No, I guess I'm getting booked into jail and
Yes, sir. Okay. Yep, we're going to get you booked in the jail and put in special housing over there so that you're not back there with heads and stuff,
Right.
and protective custody. You're not wanting to harm yourself or anything, are you?
No.
Well, that's what we're just trying to figure out. You know, I mean, things happen. Bad things happen
Yep.
sometimes, and there is no excuse for it. No reason why. We don't know. It's a moment in time where I guess you don't realize what's going on.
Dang.
All right. Well, we'll get you across the street. Do us a favor. Raise your right hand. Swear everything you told us is the truth to the best of your knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Keep that card right there. If after a day or so things start coming to you about what's going on, if you reach out to us and we'll come back over and get you, bring you back over and talk with you some more if you want to.
Yeah.
Being today is a holiday, I don't think you're going to see the judge before tomorrow morning.
Right.
Okay?
Will I get to use the phone at some point?
Yes, sir. Once they get you processed through and everything over there, they'll explain all that to you and how that works. Okay?
Yep.
Following his trial, an Escambia County jury on March 30th, 2020, found Neely guilty of second-degree murder. During the testimony, late Chief Miller's family asked for harshest possible punishment for Neely. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.